Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Prescott now. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Here's Pollard again. Oh, some strong running. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 24. 42 yards rushing for him already. A terrific opening drive on the ground, and it's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Rico Dowdle, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On first down, it's Smith. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On second down, here's Smith. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
We've always got to remember that once the ball's in the air, the defender has every right to go after it that a receiver does. And that was a battle for positioning on that play. And in the end, he's able to force the incomplete pass.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. Here we go on fourth. Smith. Flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. Gino, he's going to get this complete to Walker. So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second down. So their defense gave up the opening drive touchdown, and now, Charles, they're going to look to work this ball down the field and get the equalizer.
Yeah, there's got to be a little bit of balance in how you're thinking and how you're approaching this game, because the way things go in the NFL today, that opening touchdown often changes your strategy. You feel like you have to match everything right here, right now. But I like the way they're being methodical on offense here in their first drive, hoping to get the equalizer, but not forcing anything.
Now Smith. Flush to his right. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to get the football back at their own 17. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Straight ahead, Walker. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. Kevontae Turpin deep for the Cowboys. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But
it's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 31-yard line. 97 yards rushing for him, as he has been tough to stop here this first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Going to run again here with Pollard. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Running right, it's Pollard.
The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Pollard going to try the right side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half, because that's simply not true. But you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
After the interception, here's Smith. Forced out to his left. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they work this out past the 25. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now Gino on first down. They'll roll him out right.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll send a receiver in motion left. On first down, Smith. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Gino now to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Smith. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Coming to the line here to begin the next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Smith. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Normally you see 3 tight ends as formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
No big surprise, Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing now is Gino. Escaping the pressure right. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 30. A good pickup there, 22.
evade and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Now Gino. That'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Just what they need a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. To throw is Smith.
Looking for Lockett, and he's got him working his way free across the middle.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. On 4th down, Smith. Working the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down by a couple of yards as they get 5 there on 4th and 3.
Well, field goal attempt is well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rub their nose in it.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
The 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
To the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Now Smith. That is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Ball at the 23, second and 8. They'll run left with Pollard, and they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. A give to Pollard, running left to about the 40-yard line.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, it's Pollard, and he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards.
Talk about momentum shifter right there. Tie game, fourth quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Bro, you got picked at all. They gonna fall too? Damn, come on.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. On the run, it's Dowdle.
No, come on, y'all.
Pick up of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Second and 6 coming up.
Now a give here to Pollard. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now first and goal.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Cowboys answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. That's a long ball scooped up by the offense. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Gets this complete to Smith and Jigba. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Smith's going to throw it.
No! Oh,
that's
my
going
God.
to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Devon Clark. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral it down near the 11-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Pollard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get through and protect the ball.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
3rd down and 1. Here's Pollard again. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. On 3rd down and short, and everything well executed. He not only gets the 1st down, Charles, he gets the touchdown as well.
And you see the defense commit to the run so often in these situations. There's always that little bit of hesitancy, isn't there, partner? Thinking that they may play action you. They took advantage of that hesitancy and found their way into the end zone with a running play.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
It won't let me pick my play. What's going on? It won't let me pick my play. That's cool. Whatever. Will you let me pick my play? I don't know. Glitching. That's why I let you get all those touchdowns. Fucking glitching. Shit. Anyway, that's bullshit. Fuck. Bullshit.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. Stay up. Oh, man. That was BS.
So that last touchdown,
that's all good.
The kickoff there at the end.
Just a formality to knock the final seconds off and send everyone home. Yeah, it's awfully nice when you're kicking off late, knowing that even if you give up a big return for a touchdown, it doesn't matter.
What's that? Really? Man.